の石にまるで押しつぶされて、どこにも逃げられない、ひたすらあがきながら、だけど諦めない、瓦礫の底に埋もれた希望のかけらたち、きっとこの手で見つけ出すさ、世界を変えるためにファイティングゴール、自分の道を信じたものだけがいつか輝ける、命の限り神にも逆らい戦い続ける不屈の魂たちよ、ファイティングゴール。よりもただ求められるのは前へと進む心、地べたを這いながら見上げたあの空の星を捕まえるんだ、誰も知らない未来へ揺るぎない絆だらけの覚悟をまた抱きしめて歩き出す、ファイティングゴール、光を放て全てを塗りつぶせ、情熱の色で怒りも罪も力に変えたなら今を生き抜くのさ、俺たちなりの正義でファイティングゴール、安らぎに背中を向けてファイティングゴール、自分の道を信じたものだけがいつか輝ける、命の限り神にも逆らい戦い続ける不屈の魂たちよ、ファイティングゴール。
Well, it sounds unfortunate. Hello, everybody. Oh, where's Sayla? Oh, there she is. Do you like being up there? Or would you rather be down here?
It's all right.
Okay. Shadows of Doubt. Were you? Is this your first time joining us for streaming this game, Sayla?
Shadows of Mordor?
Yeah, Shadows of Mordor. Uh huh. No, it's called Shadows of Doubt, and for some reason, it has vibration controls, but I cannot control it with a controller. Now, how do you figure that works? I seem to remember something really bad happened last time I was playing. Oh
Probably
yeah,
on Switch.
that would kind of surprise me, I guess. Oh, hey, I got it working. We have controller support. Cool. It's also way too loud, I think. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh, cool. It's one of those games where the difference between 100% and 70% is like 15 decibels. There we go. Hyperacusis filter. Bass reduction. Yeah, bass is fine. Um. Hmm. Game difficulty easy. Well, we could mess with that later, I guess. But right now, um, would you rather we continue Kirby's QB or start a new city that's had been untainted by murder?
Just have fun, JJ.
Okay. Last time, that person is very tall. We appear to be dying of multiple things and to be stinky. Um, do I have to manually hold down run button? for controller? Oh no, I was crouching. Okay. That's stand. We need some medication, I think. We're a little banged up. Where is run? There's run. Uh, Well, here we are. We have no money whatsoever. Which means we are on the very lowest end of society. To get some money, could do something like go in here and take the key and locate the code to the secure room. Or we could just dig through their stuff. Jackpot. Cool. Okay, now we need some painkillers. Okay. Now we can take our meds. It's always good to do. And now we are comfortably numb. That's the case board. How do I open my inventory? Do I go to the case board and then... Yeah, there we go. And then... Oh, we already had painkillers. Whoops. Yep, just like that. And now we put it down. Unfortunately, I believe we failed our current case, which means that it has upgraded from a kidnapping to a murder. It's not my fault. I swear. It'll be repaired. Okay. So it might not be possible to play this game with a controller, but I will try. This is the victim, Damien. This is the mail we got. You got it from someone whose name starts with E. If I look at the list of people that he knows, none of their names start with E. Unfortunately. I do have this Tanisha Kenyatta here, who I believe is my primary suspect. Although I don't remember why, other than they worked together. And she was in his phone book. And I think I had an anagram somewhere. No. Average height female. That is our number one clue on who it is. And if we look at... Where is it? Tanisha. Yeah, here. Tanisha is a female of average height, which means she's our most likely suspect. She lives at... Target. Job listing is Target. Works at Sage Enterprises. Did we not have her address? We did not. So we need to locate Tanisha Kenyatta's address. And our victim was going to be killed by 1 p.m. if we did not pay off the kidnapper. And unfortunately, we did not do that. Mostly because I got shot 37 times in the chest and fell over. Not exactly pleasant. Let's see here. Tanisha. Wait, no, it was Zenyatta, wasn't it? Huh? I'm sorry, what? I have her full name. Right? Hold on. Oh, Kenya. Tanisha Kenyatta. Alright. .301 Kent Suites. We're gonna pin this. And we're gonna go there and interrogate her. And or find the victim's body there. I said Route 2, did I not?
Asimasa, please.
Hey, Asu. I'm really sorry about all that. .301 Kent. There it is, 301 Kent. We are actively attempting to stop a murder, but we are probably too late. Or maybe they were on their way to the pickup spot and we still have time, but I kind of doubt it.
Yeah, High Guard wants you to mess around in your bios, such.
Yeah, it just seems like a whole lot of special things to do for a 10-cent backed game. God, it's so serious, you know? Alright, let's see here. Hi there! We're looking for you.
Weird.
I guess I should... Oop. Now, the only question is if we handcuff this individual. They're ignoring me knocking. Oh no, they're coming. What? Yep, this is her. Okay. And I come in and take a look around. As if I'd let someone like you in. He's upset because I smell bad. Do you know this person? Yeah, I don't think it's possible to play this with a controller. It's not exactly very responsive. Damien. We never actually got his picture, unfortunately. Damien Etienne. I work with them, that's Damien Etienne. They're working at Sage Enterprises. Tell them about Emai Parks. You're freeing. Anyway, goodbye. Well, they have guns. They have guns. I don't think I'm following the law properly in this investigation. I do note that I did not get any trespassing fines for going in there, though. Although that doesn't necessarily mean anything. You saw them at Emai Parks. Feels like it'd be a huge waste of time if she's our kidnapper to go there and then come all the way back. Let's see, 301. That's 202. Okay. We are currently crawling around in the ventilation. How do I get inside that ventilation? I gotta go up one more floor. So, is there anything morally wrong with crawling around in somebody else's ventilation ducts?
Yes.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Because I'm not gonna stop. That said, I do not see the actual thing once we get inside it, so we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. Um. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna have to pick one of these doors. 4 lockpicks to get in here, huh? That's a lot of them. But nobody should walk in on me doing this. So what are these? That's a receipt. That's also a receipt. It's also a receipt. However, I believe this is a lot of garbage. Like, a lot of garbage. And it's for the place we went to find the victim. Let's see here. Passcode, year you were born. Oh shit. We've been jumped. We are now going to have to throw hands, I think. You guys have a gun, but I'd rather not use that, if possible. Alright. Hmm. 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 Purse. Well, we're not seeing our man. A matchbook. I could maybe check the call logs. I'm about to get attacked, aren't I? Yeah. Get out of here, Sarah. Where is he? Where's my man? Oh! Ow! Ow! I know it was you, Tanisha. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Well, she's cowering in fear, and I feel like the kidnapper wouldn't be doing that. Yeah, excuse me. However, there's a cool katana here. And I'm not sure why they own a katana, but I don't think that I have any need for it yet. It's not like it's covered in blood or anything. So, and he's not in the apartment. All this red stuff over here, though. That seems kind of suspicious. Or is it just they're decorating? Taylor, I can't tell if something is blood or not. But they have cleaning spray in here. I could get into their computer, maybe.
Looks like wallpaper pattern.
Got it. Well, I stopped throwing hands. Yeah, I don't think using a controller works with this game, unfortunately. Can I switch the controls back? Somehow? Am I able to do that? Maybe? There we go. Okay, yes, I can switch it back. Alright. Okay, so first and foremost, Tanisha, calm down. This is just a harmless investigation. I promise. Beta blockers, shopping lists, bunny chow, wrench, poison. Poison? Right, I equip my fists. Unequip fists. Look inside. There. Whoa, what was that? Keep for tax records. Secret warehouse. Is that suspicious? Type gambling den. Well, I mean, it's unsavory, but it's not illegal. Or at least it's not a kidnapping. Business card, ring. This happily married couple is in fact a married couple. Eh. Eh. Alright, now we are hidden. They're not here. So, the password to the computer was the year they were born. Or, I believe it was literally both of them. They're still trying to get me out of their house. Fine, I'll give up on this lead.
Such an angry look.
Ah! Ah! That's it, I'm scanning for fingerprints. How am I bleeding from being punched? Yes, open the door, please. Thank you. I will now happily get out of your lives forever. Uh-oh, she pulled the alarm again. We made it. Ow. Somebody has a gun. Oh, somebody has a gun turret. Please let me out of here. Ow. Okay, good news. We only took a couple of bullets to the chest that time. Ow, bad news. Somebody with a gun is chasing us. Damn. I'm not sure what I've missed. Oh! Okay, so he's like a sniper. Alright. I like how I have it set up. My avatar gets really angry when I pull my fists out. And he becomes happy when I put them away.
Smile is back.
Yeah. That's what you meant. Okay, how do I run again? What was the run key? It's on here somewhere. I know it is.
Asimasu Fule.
They've had enough of all this. What they wouldn't give for a cup of coffee. I wouldn't give anything for a cup of coffee. But yeah, so our guy was supposed to be murdered at 1 p.m. It is currently 3:30. I kind of think he's dead. Oh, my leg's broken. That's why I can't run. That's really inconvenient. Now, I can take pain medication, but I don't know if that will heal my broken leg. Probably not, huh? I also kind of doubt that broken bones get better on their own. I hear they don't really do that. But yeah, I'm out of leads. I think that this case is kind of a dead end. Fortunately. Tanisha was my only suspect, and now it doesn't look like it's her. Do I have enough money for this? I do have enough money for a splint. Hooray! There we go. Now we can run, we can move again. Let's throw these away, we don't need this many drugs. We still need a shower, though. And our apartment doesn't have one, so we'll have to steal one. Man. You never really contemplate what life would be like if you just didn't have access to a shower. It'd be fun.
Smell like fart.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. Motel. No, wait, this is hotel. I wonder if their hotel bathrooms have showers. Am I not supposed to be back here? Is this the break room? Sorry, I didn't mean to upset anyone, I swear. I'm just looking for the bathroom. Well, I hear a drain, but I don't see a shower. Now there is a mounted turret in here to protect this singular file cabinet. Well, this contains a lot of individuals' personal information. Who was that? Wilhelm Halverson. Joanna Torres, Dimitri Vega, Milton, Simon, Emily, Maria. Alright. So the big tragedy of when I tried to look into this case last time was that I wasn't actually able to get a picture of the victim from anywhere, so I went to his work to try to find like his ID or something. And that was when I got shot the most and went unconscious and also had all my money taken away from me. So I really don't know what lead I should take next here. Let's see. I guess we could get the form from City Hall. That's something we can do. The kidnapper's den. Huh. What if the secret warehouse was their den? Maybe they just didn't bring their evil home. I don't know how dens work yet in this game, so let's see. Secret warehouse. There it is. Let's go. At Fort Terrence. Now, presumably, if we actually find him, he'd be able to tell us who the kidnapper was. How high up is it? Does that not say basement minus I? Still not there, huh? Or is it that it doesn't know where it is inside here, just that it's inside here? Not a damn thing. Mind your own business. This is a really tall building. I'm out of stairs. Ford Terrace. District Neocat. Well, that's the fast way down, but I don't think we want to take that. I'm unsure how you're supposed to find addresses if they're not in the address book. Or at least one of them I know you had to get a secret code word to enter them. I'd like knock and be like, hello, can I come in? Password is moldy cheese, or something like that. Wait, don't I live here? Nobody's told me about the gambling den yet? So sad. Alright, let's try the basement, I guess? Oh, here we go. 4:51 p.m. Secret warehouse. We are still stinky. If anybody actually answers the door. If not, we're going in. We're going in. You didn't see nothing. It's fine. Everything's fine. You don't have to beat me up. I wasn't doing anything wrong. Well, here we are. It doesn't look like there's anybody here. Hello? Who's that? Unknown citizen. Not Tenyara. Damn. I think I'm gonna have to give up on this case. It's kind of boring anyway. Oh well. What is the full name of the kidnapper? Arrest the kidnapper. Where is it? Here it is. Close, close. Options. Close case. Turn to close this case? Yeah. There. Now anyone should spawn. Well, that was a failure. Alright, now we're gonna go pass the time at a bar. Last time I tried to get an apartment, and then I got caught, and they took all my money from me, and then I could no longer purchase an apartment. So, safe to say that did not work out. Okay. Now we're gonna hang out here for a day. This will take a minute. That's just how this game works. I believe every ticking sound is an hour passing. No new murder. I can do this, I think. Let's see. Oh. I guess I already had one. I'm already at max on my stuff. Oh. They have a shower in here. They have sinks. I don't think you can wash yourself with a sink, unfortunately. You can dry yourself. Oh. But drying is not washing. Can I... Oh. Can also have them added or removed in there, I guess. I have to go back to my own apartment to pass time. That'd be lame. Navigator. Not open. Wait, these guys said they were closed. Oh no, this is a different place. So if your social credit score isn't high enough, you literally can't lounge in, like, bars and stuff. Okay, the last one happened, I think, at around 10, so we'll wait till then. No crime. In my parks. This is where our victim is from. Our previous victim, anyway. No. This game really is one big argument about why you should not leave your key under your doormat. You can get in, so can everybody else. I don't know why I'm following leads for a closed case. I assume it wakes you up when murder or crime happens. Your character has a sixth sense for these things. This basement is so Vogue. Maybe Vogue's not the right word. Something French, anyway. Cow group. Consult Toolwork. Evening, what's your name? Nothing to do with you. What are your opening hours? 7 to 19. 7 to 7. You gave me $1. It's not so bad after all. Well, so far I've made more money begging than I have solving crime. Time. I don't know why I love mysteries so much. They're just very stimulating. They give me enough to chew on. I guess let's just continue as we were doing it. Maybe it waits for 24 hours after the last case closes? No, that doesn't sound right. Still nothing. Okay, every tick of the clock is 15 minutes, just about passing. Hmm. Well, Sayla, I'm sorry this has been so boring so far.
AJ should go cause a murder if Owen won't happen.
That's an excellent point. I'm not sure if my gun's loaded, though. I think it is. The guy's still following me. I guess let's find out. Ah. Well, either the character doesn't know how to fire a gun, or he doesn't want to fire a gun. I actually don't know if you can kill people in this game. He came out with a box cutter. Quinn Scott, eh? Thanks for the $3, Quinn. Well, this pistol's useless to me if I can't actually shoot, so... Meh. We can commit crime, though. You saw that job board I was looking at? Steal a gun and throw it into the sea. I got an achievement for doing that. We can cause trouble by taking other people's jobs where they ask us to cause trouble. So for that, we go back to the Salt and Oil. Which, by the way, is the Salt and Oil Magpie not a great restaurant name? Let's see here. Public humiliation. Ask staff for coffee. Ask the staff about coffee. Coffee. I'm supposed to give you this. It's a photograph of where a briefcase is hidden. It'll give you the information on your target. I don't want anything to do with this. Bonnet Street. Humiliate. Take me there. This is there. This dirty and disgusting bathroom, I don't think, is where they put the briefcase. Out here, maybe. Maybe it's out here somewhere. Maybe there's a lockpick just sitting out here. Wait, no, that's the public bathrooms. Or public bathrooms. Yeah, it just keeps taking me back to the public bathrooms. I'd love a version of this that's like at a camp. Like you're solving camp mysteries and murders and such. Oh, this is where it is. Briefcase, briefcase, briefcase. Briefcase. Trash. In the dumpster. It ain't that one. There's a gun in there. Now, normally it's somewhere nearby where you get the job. Now, the stonework on this place is correct. And there's the dumpster, and there's the brickwork, and... That's it. That just is it. So there's a briefcase here somewhere. But I don't think I'm smart enough to see it. Oh! Found it. We have acquired a briefcase. Why are my inventory items not hotkeyed? Alright. New info. Identify the perp. What do you mean identify them? Throw food in their face. Okay, so we need food. Is cola food? I'm not sure. This calls for deeper analysis. Alright, so let's do some testing. I'd say that probably counts. Okay. What do you mean unknown citizen? First name initial M. That is nothing. Via rare syntax, physique, and something something. No questions asked, no questions answered. So the only thing I know about them is they are a skinny scientist. The first initial M. How are you supposed to... That's nothing. Where would I even begin? Like... Am I just supposed to go through the phone book and find everybody who's got M in there as their first initial? Like, this tells you who they are, but not where they work. Am I supposed to break into businesses until I eventually find one that has the letter M attached? Can I ask somebody in here about it? Yeah, we already did that. Unless you have a different one. Yeah, it's the same one we've already seen. Is unknown citizen now in my book log? Yes, they are. Can't help unless you got more than that. Maybe there's some place I can look up who does what jobs in the city? That doesn't sound very logical. Cafe. Ask about cafe. I doubt cafe is a person either. They are 45. They're a skinny scientist, and their first name begins with M. A 45-year-old skinny scientist. Well, there's one research place. There's a pharmacy. I don't know if they would describe a pharmacist as a doctor or a scientist. There's a pharmaceuticals business. But I only see one related to research. Alright, well, let's go out on a long shot and assume that he works here. So we need to break into the business. We need to... Is my mic not picking up? Ooh. Testing. Give up. Okay. Alright, here we are. No. Yes. So what's this computer that's just sitting out here? Have I been in here before? Maybe. Desk lab admin. Well, I sure don't have the code for that. So this is how cameras work in this game. They only trigger if they look at you for long enough. They try to look at you for as long as they can. You. Now there are gun turrets in this hallway, and I do not want to mess with them. Stop looking at me. Well, I could pass time just anywhere. Oh. But I'm not being pursued. Oh, now I'm being pursued. Ow! It's on. I gotta get out of here. Make way, people! Whoa! Taylor, did you ever watch Ace Ventura?
Maybe.
Oh. Ah! He was like Dr. Doolittle mixed with Sherlock Holmes. Or like Austin Powers mixed with Steve Irwin. He probably remembers him. I would guess. Are they still chasing me? Really? Okay. They gave up. Good. The laboratory. Do you know of any countries that do this? Where they have businesses and residential in the same high rises? Like, in this apartment complex here, one of the flats is just the lab.
Not really.
I guess I can understand why. Maybe there's a code for the keypad in here? Oh, jackpot? 3456. Wait, literally? I can see we're not exactly dealing with an intellectual titan here. There's a camera in here, there's a camera in here. Damn it. A, remember your passcode this time. Count up from 3. I wonder if A means admin. Up from 3? Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. Employee database. It's empty. Hooray. M. I don't think whatever the employee database thing works correctly in this game. I turned it off. Why did I turn it off? Turning them off is the worst thing you could ever do. They take forever to turn on. Taylor, do you think the next Fallout game should have these kinds of computers?
Sure.
I didn't like that. None of these people's names start with M. I've never had the urge to send covert emails about non-work subjects to people at work. What are you doing? Okay, I'm out. Now, I did not see her personnel files. Do I just beat her up? Or do I arrest her? Let's arrest her. It'll make my life a lot easier anyway. You'll pay for this, will I? Do you know this person? It's an unknown citizen. Can't do anything with that info. It's unfortunate. You locked it? You fool, I already know the code. In fact, I know all your codes. This stack of paper is completely empty. Are these your employee records? Finally, found them. We finally succeeded at something. I don't think a single person who works here's name starts with M. Except for Mario, but she's not a 45-year-old skinny scientist. And M isn't her first initial. And she's not a scientist. Sigh. Which means this has mostly been for nothing. Like, I can take this diamond from her, but I don't know what to do with it. Oh, and we're gonna die. We had a good run. Although we're not out yet. I don't even know if you can do anything with a diamond. Uh-oh. We're dead. No, not my drugs! Ah, not my drugs! What? There are gun turrets in the bathroom! Sir, please leave me alone. I haven't done anything. Okay, I guess I stole a giant diamond, but... You know, if I'm gonna die anyway, I might as well die in style. Oh. Yeah! $12,000 fine. I'm not sure how we're paying for that. Well, that could have gone better. That really could have gone better. Well, we did gain some new names of people and their descriptions. But we didn't really learn anything else about them. So we're kind of back at square one. The target. I don't know where the target is. Pharmaceuticals. Type laboratory. Okay. So pharmaceuticals are laboratories. Great. The autopathing really can't handle all this. What's that thing? What are you? Oh, wet. Being wet takes away your ability to run? That's awful. Find a towel. A towel? Do I not air dry? Let's see if I got the hang of this yet. So, come in here, 1442. I probably try to arrest this guy, although I don't have my handcuffs anymore. Because they were left on Abigail. But as long as he's focused on that, I can root through his files. Alvin, Darnell, Junji, Ito, Megan David. Megan, we got one. $45, adult, skinny. I think that's her. Reprimanded for listening to music in the workplace. Why won't it let me stick this on the board? Is it because she's already cleared to be on the board? $45. This is her. Did it say where she lives? It doesn't matter. We can find her in the phone book. We did it. We actually found someone. But I still can't run. There we go. We did it! Well, after breaking into only 3 laboratories in town, we did it. Labs, I guess, are just really easy to break into once you know what you're doing. Alright, now we need an address book. Why can't I get clean in the washing machines? It makes no sense, I tell you. It makes no sense. And this place is always closed. Oh well. At least the Salt and Oil is open 24 hours a day. Megan David. David Megan. D. M. David. At 503 Kent Suites. So here's what we do. We go to her house, we take out the mustard, we introduce it to her face. Then we win. Presumably. I guess we also will be making a getaway somewhere in there. Cat says hi. Also, yeah, my avatar's just stopped talking completely now, I realize. That's not good. Anyway, let's see if she's home. She's not home. You know what that means. She wasn't at work, she's not home. She's gotta be somewhere. And unlike every other citizen whose home I've broken into recently, she doesn't have a hyper-complex security system with cameras and turrets inside her home. Sayla, have you been looking into purchasing a turret for home defense?
Sure.
Pneumatic or gas-powered?
both.
Do I care about any of this? Probably not. I'm just waiting for her to come home. Oh, hell, a free code breaker. Yeah, I'll take that. $26.68. Take that. Take the key to her house. Take some money. You know, this is really invasive. Ooh, I wonder if coffee's in her address book. Let's see. No. No, they're not. What doesn't even want someone whose name started with a C in there? M. David. Let's see. Why does it explode when you open up their email? 5%. Wow, that's an interesting number. 5% is an interesting number. Allegedly. What is making that sound? Her cuckoo clock? When was the last time I even saw a cuckoo clock? You do not need starch to function. Let's throw her own food in her face. That sounds way funnier. Much as I enjoy mustard. Now, typically I prefer being as clean and professional as possible as I can in these kind of life sim games. But this one's kind of broken me, I think, and I'm kind of willing to just go with the flow. Where is she? I wish I could pass time in somebody else's house. Can I sleep in her bed? No. But I can get in her bed. I can use her shower, actually. Let's do that. Dental floss. Oh, it mentioned towels. Towels. Dry. Okay, cool. Done. Well, I've turned out all of her cabinets. And she still has not come home. Which means she's either dead or just has a really late dinner date. I guess we could play Whiz Cards while we wait. I have no idea what Whiz Cards is. I assume it's based on Magic, though. If your mana crystal gets destroyed, you lose the game. A goblin with a big nose that likes to dwell in caves, mining for pretty metals. End turn. Ah, too low. Summons a fat rat in his right each turn. Oh, that thing's like ranged. Oh, this is like a rare card. Animals' health. Doubles horizontally adjacent animals' health. We still don't have enough magic to play him. Gives adjacent animals 4 HP. Well, he's playing like 3 guys a turn. I'm playing like 1 guy a turn. So this seems highly unlikely that I will win. Gives adjacent allied humans plus 5 health a turn. I have no idea what it's doing. I also have no idea why this is even in here. Maybe this was a game jam project they put together or something? Travels the desert day and night. Sure. Did they make a castle? Not a wizarding school, a magic academy. Clear distinction. He's cool. Plus 5 mana per turn. There's nowhere else I can put cards. Lose. Alright, this lady's just not here. I have no idea where else she could have gone. She didn't leave any information on where she'd be. Actually, I guess we could search through trash. Pernell Building Hotel. Starch Cola, Old Wheel Bourbon. Basement 01 in my parks. 2 visits to the basement. 2 visits to the hotel. I guess let's go to both of those then. How hard is it to find one woman and throw mustard in her face? Once we solve the Megan mystery, I think I'm gonna end stream for the night. It's been chill, but not particularly productive. Let me in. Gotta get in there. Uh-oh. Up. I didn't really want to go up. Did I just go right past it? Duel. The most humorous of sim item. Yeah. I'm in events. Why do they have so much security? Like, the thing I'm gonna break in or something? Me? I wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, what do we got here? A very nice, swanky apartment. Helen Buckner. This isn't a bar. Why did she have a receipt from here? It makes no sense. I found a violin. Sadly, my inventory is full. Why can't I unlock the door from the inside? There are too many illogical things going on here. How can somebody's shoes be here if they're not here? None of this makes sense. Ugh. I don't know when we got stinky, but let's fix that. Okay. Now does she have a towel? No, after she has her shower, she just exists wet and exists being soaked. There's supposed to be a way to open doors violently. How do I... I don't remember how to open doors violently. Maybe you can only do it when you're out of lockpicks. If so, that's lame. You only need lockpicks some of the time. Yeah, whatever. Did not find her in the basement. Megan David lives 503 Kent Suites. Wait, was that her? That might have been her. She was home. And then I think she left again. Curses. Or her lights turn off automatically. Let's not rule any possibilities out here. She's not here. I'm gonna swear. Where else does it say she likes to go? For Burnell Building Hotel? I guess we'll check there. Only thing else I can think to do. Some useless trash. Burnell. City Hall, I believe Burnell's up here. Yeah, it is. And we're off. Nope. Megan. Do you know this person? They were around Kent Suites. I just came here from there. white-haired woman of average build. Maybe you could ask one of her neighbors. Nope, she hasn't been here. We were here last. Whoa. Do you know this person? It's my neighbor. Yeah, where is she? They work at Juniper Pharmaceuticals. I saw them today at Annapolis Boulevard. They were nearby Rosesuds, headed west. Looked like they were in a rush. Well, that's a lot of information, but none of it's super useful. Other than telling me where they like to go some of the time. They work at Juniper Pharmaceuticals. I know that part already. They're not at home, they're not at work, and they're not at where they like to get a beer. So... Chipo? Chipo. It's not even a woman. Tell them somewhere around my parks. She just died. East Okinawa. Okinawa? Fort Terrence. Annapolis Boulevard. Pharmacy. They were headed towards Buds. Now everybody keep an eye out for this mystery woman. Not you. Is it you? No. Somewhere around Emi Parks. Headed towards Suds. Due west. I do not have a compass. Maybe my map has a compass attached to it? Hmm. And Sweets. They were headed towards Suds. Suds is a store. Actually, it's probably the, whatchamajiggy, laundromat. Maria Anderson. Maria, are you 45? You're not a scientist. Hmm. It's cheapo again. You're suds. I don't know either of you. Hmm. Maria again. I guess we just wait for 6 hours and go back to our house. Kind of boring, but what are you gonna do? Alright. Make it very late. Oh hey, my avatar's probably back. Let's see here. Test. Nope, it's just dead. Alright, there. I've switched back to my usual one. Here I am. We just got 2 notifications, but I didn't see what they were. I sure hope one of them wasn't a murder was committed. I feel kind of bad. You get hungry sitting at a bar all day. Also, I really feel like this game needs an upper limit on crime spree penalties. Because, like, you're just not getting 12 grand. That's not happening. But it's very easy to rack up that much in fines. For instance, by stealing a diamond. Which I'm still not sure you could actually sell. Alright. Let's end this. Being told, find me a skinny scientist whose name starts with M. Who is 45 years old. And that was it. And that they wanted to humiliate this person. Why they want to humiliate them based on that description alone, I will never know. But that's what they want. So. They have not come home. They have not been home. I wonder if they're dead. Oh well. I'm calling it. It's been fun. Been kind of pointless, but it's been fun. Alright. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We're gonna hopefully raid here. Sailor, do you have any raid recommendations?
Evan, maybe.
Do you mean Devin? Or do you mean Almighty Tevin? I mean, he seems chill.
Whoever JJ wants to see.
Then we'll raid Asu. Actually, let me see if we can raid this guy. Potentially, probably not, but you know, he's got an interesting name. Let's see if it lets me. Oh, it actually works. I have no idea what I'm getting us into. But I do see at DSP Gaming in their chat. So, I'll see y'all there. That sounds like DSP.